All right, so let's get into the fun stuff and see how this sucker works. So once you've logged into your Sellerise account, whether it's the first time or you've been here before, you're gonna get a home page like this. You're gonna come down to the left-hand side and go down to reviews. And there's a whole suite of different review features you should definitely check out. But the one that we wanna kind of look at, the new release, is Review Puncher. So go ahead and select that. Once you come in, you're going to have a view like this, which requires you to connect your account for the first time. So go ahead and do that. It takes a couple minutes, and then it's going to give Amazon the ability through API to connect and send these messages on an automated basis. And then after you've connected your Seller Central account and come to the top right and enabled the tool, this is the dashboard that you're going to see within Review Puncher. So on the starting point, once you've actually connected everything, it's going to show you on a daily basis the number of reviews that have been processed, and we'll get to how to go set those up here in a second. But this is going to be your daily dashboard. It's going to show you all of that here. So there's a couple ways that you can configure this. One is at the account level, and then one is at the actual ASIN level. So at the account level, you're going to see here on the top right, just this configurations. You can go to set configurations, and it's going to give you 3 options with all of the different negative review settings to go ahead and implement. So for all 1-star reviews, as an example, you can either give a courtesy refund, which is going to automatically provide a refund to the customer and send that to them. It's going to give you a customer review option, which basically enables you using the templated communications within Amazon to send a message to those customers and basically ask what can be done to make it right. Or you can actually ignore it and not do either of those two. So generally speaking, how I've got mine set up is I've got the customer review setting for all of my 3 stars. Again, depending on your situation, you may want to refund or you may want to ignore. So you could just come through here and just do customer review for all of these. That's kind of how I set it up. And then there's also a setting to mark it as done once it's been implemented. I like to do that just so I keep things organized and we know which ones have been processed and which ones haven't if we ever log into Amazon Seller Central's system. So go ahead here and say yes, and then it will mark as done after sending the email. You can also set a daily limit. So if you got a really, really large account, and let's say that you're getting hundreds or thousands of reviews a day, kudos to you if you're rocking and rolling at that level. You can actually set a daily limit if you want here so that it sends no more than 10, 20, 30, 50, 100 messages at a time. So you can throttle that so you do it on a more scaled basis. This really just enables you to control the communications that come back, as customers may email you back and say, yes, you can fix it for me. Here's the problem I had. And you just want to make sure that you can do that in a digestible way. So if you want to control the limits, you can put a daily limit in. Myself, I just let it rock and roll. And if it gets out of control, hopefully it doesn't, I'll go ahead and set a daily limit. So that's basically it. We've configured everything at the account level. Now, what's really awesome about Sellerise, we have this exact same configuration with the request a review feature where you can automate these things at a SKU level, is you may have specific unique needs for each one of your products. Some of them you may not want to send them out at all. If you had a really bad batch of products and you're like, I know that this stinks, I actually don't want to communicate or refund customers, you may want to do that. You could actually disable at the product level if you want, but you can also come in here and you can set custom configurations at the product level. So I'll give you an example of where this plays in my case. I've got a product that is $15. I think our COGS on it is $3. I actually don't care about giving refunds. It's not a high ticket item. It's not going to put us out if we do an automated review so for that one, I'm basically doing automatic refunds on 1 and 2 star reviews, and then I'm sending a customer message for the 3 stars. Every other single higher ticket product, I'm basically just sending customer messages across the board. But the ability at the SKU level to come in here and set all this stuff up, set up the custom features, is a tremendous amount of flexibility. So once you set that up, this is what's amazing about it. Instead of, in my case, sending somebody from my team in on a daily basis, actually we do it twice a day, to go in and manually do it within Seller Central. Despite the fact that it's free, it's a pain in the butt, right? You do this once and you never have to worry about it again. And I'm all about scalability. I'm all about high leverage activities. You should be out there building products, building your brand, making money, not fuddling with the distinct operations of an Amazon business. So this takes that completely off the plate and makes it a really powerful tool within your business. The other thing that you can do is you can come in here and review the list of everything that's actually been sent out. So in this case, again, we literally just activated this yesterday. So this account has 8 that have come through. It's going to give you the review ID, the order ID, the products they ordered, the title of the review, when the review is left, when we processed it, and then it's going to do it as marked or not marked if it's been processed. You can also see the star rating here on which ones have been sent out. So if you ever want to kind of come in here and see the custom level detail of every single message and order you've sent, you've got that within this dashboard. You do not need to log into the clunky Amazon Seller Central interface.